No, this is a nice machine indeed.
It is a nice thing. So I'm here now with Konrad, who are our headline sponsor. Thank you very much, Konrad. We love you for that.
You're welcome.
And now we can come to look at the lovely hardware they brought with them.
Sure.
That's enormous weight to transport here.
Well, thanks a lot. We can separate this cabinet, this trolley, so at least these are two separated pieces.
Yeah, and this is a beautiful piece of work. I presume this is a pogo pin connection to a PCB tester. It's doing all sorts. And essentially this system would be TestStand and LabVIEW coming together to do.
So this is part of what we call the productized systems that we do at Konrad, and part of the so-called KT Leon family. What we have just seen here is the inline version. So basically on this side, usually imagine that there is a line with a conveyor. The system comes in, gets pressed, tested, and gets out. So this is the so-called inline version.
Okay, so this is a motor feed then can bring in.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so that's linear.
And this is a functional in-circuit testing system. That is, in fact, you can contact over 2,000 contact points. And this is well intended for PCB testing, DUT testing, ranging from industrial applications, aerospace and defense, automotive. So there are several hundreds of these systems deployed at our customer sites for end-of-line testing.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, so far Konrad was founded over 31 years ago. Yes, right. And we have been developing and deploying over 4,000 systems. Not just this kind of systems. We range from products that we develop for internal use, as well as to productized systems. Here you see the KT Leon family, but we have also Camulator, Raptor, other families. And these are like catalog-like prototype systems the customers can buy. And in other words, there is a little level of customization that we can provide in terms of mechanics, automation, software, and so on. Or you have complex lines. This is, and that's why we have business units in the organization. We are over 300 employees that are really delivering those specific tailored activities for the high level of customization. So we have a business unit automation, business unit optics. We even do all the metal work activities in-house, so we are vertically integrated.
That was where I was going next with my question. So you're a full service shop essentially.
Correct.
If I say this is my PCB, I want the pin out boards, I want everything.
Right. We can serve customers in that direction.
Perfect.
Without mentioning customers, we've been developing complex, fully automated lines, including also the manufacturing part in the range of several millions. And so, if you're driving a car, there is a chance that the camera that is installed in your car was manufactured and tested with our machines.
Fantastic. That's great. So let's have a look at the rest of the exhibition.
Right. So here, what we show here are examples of products that our business unit R&D production is developing for internal uses, but obviously these are also products that we can sell to our customers. So like in this case, you see the integrated ABEX. ABEX stands for Analog Bus Extension, and this is exactly what here you have in the KT Leon is the same here. You see these modules.
Okay.
This is what we use in addition to the PXI backend, because again, it's worth to mention that it's all based on NI technology.
Yeah.
So it's LabVIEW, TestStand, and PXI.
So
but in this, behind the hood, there is a PXI rack. But basically, this is intended to perform a high level of signal integrity when you switch from analog digital signals. Because as you can imagine, especially when you do ICT, FCT, in circuit test, boundary scan and the like, it's important to preserve a high level of integrity in the signals. So that's why we develop this. And customers can buy this ABEX as an extension to the PXI. In fact, you can see here you have even PXI boards installed.
Yes.
And here you have examples of products that we developed, switching systems and so on. And we have been developing specific PXI boards that NI is not doing. Like in this case, you have an example of what is called an LVDS board. We have a low-cost version of a controller for PXI that we use on our AVEX. We have a board that like a low-cost multimeter version. We have another board that is intended to perform what is called communication with IoT devices, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and that's very important in end of line.
Really available. If I went
Exactly.
to a Konrad shop, I can buy myself a PXI.
Correct. In fact, what happened is that in that specific case, we have customers that are buying dozens of these modules for their own PXI systems.
We were looking for Pickering switches here. Pickering.
Pickering is one of our partners.
Yeah.
So in some cases we buy either PXI switches, NI switches, or I'm sorry, I'm a former NI employee. I've been 26 years with NI, so it doesn't come easily for me to say Emerson yet. So it comes natural to say.
I'm still doing it.
Okay.
They'll change their name again by the time I get to Emerson.
Yeah, but this is a special case of a switching system that we had to develop. I don't know exactly for which reason, but yes, as you can see. And here you have another example of the same family. Of the K-Leon, in this case, it's called the bench version.
So you sort of one at a time, manually pressing.
Correct. In this case, you have the zero insertion port systems. You have the DOT with the pins. You can remove it. Okay, it's a little heavy. and that's it. And as you can see, you have TestStand in the back end.
That's it. So again, all in-house. This is all Konrad.
This can be done in-house, or this can be done by the customer. We have different range of integration and capabilities. So the customer can maybe just buy the subsystem and do the finalization in terms of jigs and software themselves, or they can buy the full meal. Depending on that's we can perform the training. We have different options, obviously.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
And I'd like to say again, Headline Spencer, sponsor for the last 2 years.
I think for sure 2 years, and we're very proud sponsor, and we will keep sponsoring this event because it's a nice way to. One thing that is worth mentioning, we are in international footprint, so we have offices obviously in Germany, in US, in UK, in China, and we are, to my knowledge, the largest partner when it comes to certified LabVIEW developers. So it's also another merit point, and because for us it's extremely important. We have hundreds of many years invested in developing LabVIEW and TestStand. So and that's why we have such a strong attachment to the community.
Excellent. Yeah, so it's really good. Are you in Mexico?
Say it again?
Are you in Mexico?
No. I'm in Germany. I'm Italian by birth, but I live I work for the headquarters. I'm the global VP of Sales.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.